Hello, it's Nurse Richard the Wax Wizard. Thanks for joining me for Wax Roast Volume 9. Now, if you've clicked on the thumbnail because you were expecting to see me removing earwax, then I'm sorry to disappoint you. Although you might not be disappointed when if you carry on watching the video. Hope not, anyway. So this isn't an earwax removal procedure. You've probably figured that out by now, but if you've seen these before, you will already know what this is about. Now, it's about anyone who puts anything out there on the internet, and you open yourself up to all kinds of comments. Most of them are lovely. Some of them are not so lovely. And instead of blocking people or getting annoyed by it, the easiest way to deal with it, I find, is to respond to them, and to respond to them in a particularly silly way. And gives me a bit of content for these episodes as well. So if that's you and you see yourself in these videos, keep them coming. It brings me more content. And there's a few on here that are not roast per se, not something particularly nasty that somebody said, just an opportunity for a good old joke. And as you know me, I like a good old joke, and there's a theme developing in this one, which you'll soon find out. So let's get on to the first one, which is from, I can't even pronounce that name. Jequit? I don't know, whatever your name is. Use tweezers in capital letters. Really annoyed when you put capital letters on. You waste a lot, I couldn't resist this. You waste a lot of time sucking and sucking. Now this may be lost in translation because I had to translate it. So I thought I would tell them that I tell my wife the same thing. Bit of blue for the parents. Anyway, the next one. Not a roast, it was just a question. Hi, thank you for this, Aurora. Hi, I'm Richard. I'm wondering why you guys don't have like little bent spoons to scoop out the wax. I have seen some using these. I think they're from the Far East. But in my opinion, spoons are not for earwax. I prefer eating with spoons. Here's a common one. We get a lot. Thanks for this, Rose. I've never heard this one before. Use other tools. I barely listen to my wife and kids when they tell me to do stuff. You're no different. Next one. Can you, Jill? Thank you, Jill. Can you I can only do what comes in through the door, unfortunately. And I get asked, can you do me a mastoid video? Can you do me that? I can only do what walks in through the door. Can you do me a forceps only video? A forceps, I only use them sometimes to help with a procedure, not like doing the whole procedure. But I thought I'd remind her that my eldest child was a forceps delivery. Didn't record it though. £9.13. Big boy he was. Did feel for his mum. Another common one. I noticed the only tool in your arsenal is suction. Gets pretty boring. I'll be skipping your videos. I'll be skipping your comments if I see another one. Oh, this one bored me. Now this one, Jane went off on one. Imagine getting so annoyed about something on the internet that you've seen that you feel that you need to write something like this. Pretty sad if you ask me. And I don't even remember the video, but I know I wouldn't have left a huge amount in someone. But look what she's written. Wow, how could you leave all that in that person's here? And it's a friend of yours. I feel sorry for your enemies. What a botched up job. You should be ashamed of yourself. Wow. Jane, you need to consider getting yourself some help if you're that annoyed by something like this. Wowzers. No, I did wonder if she was actually real or not. I hope so. But I thought, wow, are you for real, Jane? Or is this one of those comments from an AI bot that has gone rogue? Because we do get a lot of those. Taking over the world slowly, artificial intelligence. You never know what they're capable of. Maybe they're capable of something like this. If not, then Jane, get a lip, get a lip, get a grip, or get a life I had in my head, but get a lip, get whatever you want, get lost. Hello, another common one. Thank you for this, Tonya. Hello, you do too much talking. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but the videos do involve me talking next to them. That's kind of how they've always gone. It's how they're always going to go. And it would be a rubbish video if I sat there in silence though, wouldn't it? Now, I know some of you might like that, and some of you might already watch me in silence because they mute me. I'd rather they did that than leave me stupid comments like this. There is a reason for why we're narrating videos. I'll briefly tell you, because you'll see a lot of videos that are just ears, and that's all you can see, maybe with some music in. You can't monetize that content. it needs a medical professional in the video narrating. The key is in providing some context, is what the internet says. So I'm here providing some context so you can monetize it a little bit, not fully, a little bit. Content like this, believe it or not, you can monetize fully, which is bonkers really. You make 10 times more from a video like this than you can of me talking next to an ear. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway, next one. Same theme again. Thank you for this, Laura. You talk too much. Talk about the procedure. Nope. Don't have to if I don't want to. Because 1, it's my channel. 2, I can talk about whatever I want. 3, you don't have to watch or listen. So jog on. See you later. Next one, there's a theme developing here, isn't there? I know I talk a lot. So what? Susanna, I like your shirt. Brings out your eyes. Thank you very much. I think she's referring to this one. It's not a roast. I just couldn't resist. Brings them out. I'd rather they stayed in my head. Best place for them. Here's one. Please, another one, the same thing. Please, please, please talk all you want about your speciality. I will, but I don't have to. There's no rules. Well, there is, but I make them because I make the videos. I don't mean joke telling. Keep your day job. Someone underneath has said, someone is going to get roasted. They've seen this one coming. So because somebody's put that, I thought, well, I'm going to have to now, aren't I? So whilst they were talking about my day job, I was going to say, funnily enough, my day job is working for Google and YouTube, not ears. It's a sideline me doing ears. They pay me £5 for every comment that I spot that falls under the creator can do what they want on their own channel category. I think I'm going to buy a new joke book with the £5 you've just made for me. Thanks. Couldn't resist. I was feeling silly that day. Feeling silly most days, to be honest. Another yawnable comment. This removal was waiting for a Jobson horn on the hook. It can keep waiting. The irony of this comment as well, because it would be the last tool that you would use on this. It was a mushy fungus. And now I don't know if you've tried removing mushy fungus with the hook and a horn. It would not work. It wouldn't even fit in the ear canal from the video I remember there. Again, another one. I'm going to carry on doing them. I don't care. I can do what I want. Please, sorry, Jack. Please stop the jokes. Knock, knock. Didn't bite. Didn't say who's there. Now, if anyone's thinking about saying who's there at home, then I'll start it again. Are you ready? Knock, knock. Done up. Well, go wipe your bum then. That's one of the kids' jokes that always tickled me. I know it's very, very childish, but we should all be a bit more childish in life, shouldn't we? Life would be a lot jollier and happier if we were all a little bit childish every now and then, which is why I like doing these. And I've already got enough content for Wax Roast 10, which includes an absolute barrage, tirade, whatever word you want to use, of abuse from my good old friend Ginger Jar, who I still don't know who they are. Probably some 90-year-old lady sitting at home bored, I don't know. But it was an absolute barrage. You'll be quite shocked when you see it, but that's coming up in Wax Roast 10. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed Wax Roast 9. I'll put a link, if you're watching on YouTube, I'll put a link to some of the other Wax Roast videos up next to me. So if you've not seen any of these before and you've enjoyed it, then go and have a look at those too. They're pretty much the same as these, with very similar comments. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. But for now, take care of yourself, keep the comments coming, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da!